On a dark night, I was abruptly awakened by strange sounds echoing through the house. My heart raced as I opened my eyes, realizing that something horrifying was unfolding. The screams of my parents sliced through the air, filling my soul with terror. With trembling hands, I got up and hurried toward the source of the noise, my breath erratic and ragged. What I witnessed defied description. My eyes were met with the ghastly sight of my parents, their lives torn apart in an instant by the claws of undead monstrosities. One of the zombies turned its gaze toward me, its decayed hands reaching out to seize me. Panic surged through my thoughts, and I rushed to the nearest room, slamming the door shut with a dull thud behind me. Adrenaline coursed through my veins as I scanned the room, searching for a hiding place. A closet on the other side of the room beckoned as my last refuge. I hurried over and tucked myself into the narrow, dark corner, my breathing loud and labored as I listened to the sinister sounds of footsteps and slurping noises as the zombies feasted on what had once been my home. Hours seemed to crawl by as I sat there, my body frozen with fear and disbelief. I pressed my hand against my mouth to stifle the sobs as the world around me remained shrouded in darkness. Finally, as dawn's light began to filter in, the sounds faded and silence descended. It felt like an eternity before I mustered the courage to cautiously open the closet door, revealing my pale face. A mirror on the wall reflected the gruesome image of my blood-streaked skin and clothes. A wave of revulsion and sorrow washed over me, but I knew I could no longer afford to mourn. With a determined look in my eyes, I left the room and walked through the corridors of what had once been my home, my footsteps muted by the quiet tragedy that had unfolded. Pausing at the door to my parents' bedroom, I stood still for a moment, my heart heavy with grief. Their lives had been brutally taken, their existence obliterated by the terrible plague that had befallen us. I sank to the ground, my knees weak from sorrow, and embraced the memories of the happy moments we had once shared. But I knew I couldn't stay here. My parents would want me to survive, to fight against the darkness that had engulfed us. With a determined smile, I stood up, wiping the tears from my cheeks, and left the room. My future lay ahead of me, an unknown path filled with dangers and challenges, but I wouldn't give up. Because somewhere deep inside, I knew my parents would be proud of me, even amidst this nightmare. And so, I embarked on my journey, a journey of survival in a world transformed into a living hell.
Made by Bram, creator of The Mumsles, with AI, DID, Elevenlabs, Bing, Picsart, Power Director. Thank you for watching.